What's poppin', everybody? It's the Saber94. Now that Paradox Rift is out, we can try out the new cards from the set. I'm gonna be testing here with the Gholdengo, little golden cheese string money thing. Evolves from a little thing from the treasure box. This Pokemon shouldn't be underestimated, I believe, because it can get one-hit knockouts on even the biggest Pokemon with the right setup, with the right partners. So I'm going to do things a little bit in reverse. Usually I show the deck profile first and then I post some matches, but I'm going to play some matches first this time and then I'll show you guys the deck profile tomorrow perhaps. Now my opponent going to start things off with Charmander, Charizard EX, still very popular. Looks like people won't stop playing it. And we start with the little, whatever the name is, like Gim Valil, I forgot. Little treasure box thing that's kind of like a mimic in some of the Castlevania games. Gonna go for the Iono here and hopefully get what we need. What you want to do with this deck is you want to get your basic, of course, that evolves into the Gholdengo, and you want to get as many Gossifleurs as possible because we're going to be evolving into the Eldegoss. That lets us grab 2 energies every turn, which is huge. So Gimmighoul, that's what it's called. Kind of a nice name. So I'm going to use this opportunity to get another basic Pokemon, get another Gossifleur with this little one's Call for Family attack. Should have been able to grab more than just one when they give it these horrible HP on basic Pokemon. But I think you guys have heard me complain about this enough times. I'm never going to stop. Alright, now, from the looks of things, this is a typical Charizard EX deck with the Pidgeot, and this chick is included in the Bibarel line too, which is also sort of typical. I often see that, you know, Arceus, Pidgeot, and then Bibarel. Most commonly paired up Pokemon with Charizard. Some people just use one of those partners, some people use 2, some people I've seen even use all 3 along with Charizard. So, different variants. So he gets the kill easily since he got the Charizard EX out. And we're going to have a bit of a challenge in our hands here. I'm going to be able to draw a lot of cards with Cynthia here, and then hopefully we can make it happen. Now, you need 7 energies in hand to get a one-hit KO on a stage 2 EX like Charizard in order for us to do 350. If there was a 60 multiplier, this would have been much easier, like the Qianpao. You would just need 6 to get the job done. So it is difficult, and we don't attach the energies. We got to have everything in hand. So you can't just grab a bunch and then use a supporter to maybe shuffle your hand and redraw. You sort of kill the process that way. You got to make sure you have everything. So I've managed to get 6. I'm going to use the energy retrieval to get 1 more. We don't get the maximum plus, but it's important for me to get the one-hit KO if I can do it. It's going to be huge right now. We kill off the Charizard EX. She doesn't have anything else to respond with. I mean, she has all of the basic Pokemon down. All she needs is to just maybe get the Pidgeot or another Charizard. Really straightforward. So that's a huge one-hit KO, and she's not really happy about it. She was giving me thumbs up in the beginning, and then as soon as I get the kill, she's sad all of a sudden. Anyway, so she grabs the Pidgeotto with the level ball. So slowly get into the Pidgeot EX, and then just attack with the Charmander. We are weak to fire, but it's not really going to matter in this case, unless this chick had an Entei. So it's really good. She couldn't do anything, so this gives me more time to just get that perfect setup. The more this deck sets up, the better it becomes. The more Gholdengos you have down, the more cards you can draw. Obviously, the more Eldegoss you get out, the more energies you can grab from the deck. Got an energy recycler right here, as you guys can see. Put things back in the deck, and then grab a bunch of stuff with the lady and the Eldegoss. I mean, these small Pokemon, we don't need that many energies to kill. Just 2 is going to do the job. But making sure you have your setup, obviously, you evolve into your Pokemon, you're ready to respond, it's basic stuff. As you guys can see, I've got the Cologne as well. I decided to make this deck as competitive as possible. So throw in those techs just in case we play against Mimikyu walls, you know, like Kazam. It sees some play. Honestly, if you don't run into that, these cards are just simply dead. They don't do anything for the deck, and they just kill off your consistency. If I would drop those two cards for like trekking shoes or just something else that would be more useful, more energy searching cards, the new Earth Pot, whatever it's called, it's just much better. But I decided to put in the Colognes against maybe a Kazam or just any deck using Mimikyu might help. So looks like she's kind of stuck. That sort of super quick KO on the Charizard really caught her by surprise. She's not able to make a comeback here. I'm gonna kill another Charmander, killing off the little guys before they evolve. We have all of the Eldegosses out. Excellent. And I'm gonna get another Gimme Ghoul. Gimme that ghoul. Play it down. And I got pretty much everything that I need. I'll be able to draw a few cards, grab a few energies with Eldegoss, Cotton Lift, and we should be good. Iono is obviously going to be a great counter against this deck. If you get big KOs, you collect a big hand, and then they do Iono, you have to start from scratch again, and we don't really have ways to draw cards besides supporters. So that's something you got to be careful of. So I'm going to get rid of the Cologne and get rid of the Stadium even. Don't need that. Just the thin cards from the deck and get the other stage 1 here. Alright. And, I mean, I'm not even going to attach an energy, I think. Or should we? Let's just go ahead and do that. Shoot, we need to get like 3 kills on my EXs still. We just promote the attacker every time. If it's even going to come to that, from the looks of things, it's going to be a one-sided slaughter. Right. So get another Gholdengo EX. Reminds me of another thing. Gholdengo. What was that Black Dynamite episode? Mandango, or what was the fuck is it called with the giant black dick? Anyway. So this chick surrendered. Alright. So that's game 1 against Charizard. Going on to game 2. This is a double feature. Starting things off with that. And I'll show you guys what I'm working with. The entire deck profile, like I always do. I just did things in reverse this time. I wanted to get these videos out earlier, but stuff comes up, and I mean, it was really late at night where we got the cards available. Gotta build the deck and get a bunch of matches as well. Alright, start with the Gimme Ghoul again. And this hand isn't looking good. Get that Cologne. So you guys can see, I mean, this Cologne, if this was a different card, even if it was just something like a trekking shoes, I could have used this to draw, dig a little bit further, and then maybe we can have something going. But including these tech cards were just really there against, to be used against Mimikyu. Outside of that, they're just dead cards that hurt your consistency. Against Charizard, they're not going to do anything. But I have it. And damn, this is the gimmickle that doesn't even get you basics. It just does damage. So this guy is another Charizard deck. Opened up with the Pidgey and then the Charmander. I'm going to use the lady here. It's a supporter card. It's a heavy duty thinner card, but just grabs energies. So not exactly what I want. I guess when I do get the Gimmickle, the Gholdengo out next turn, if I live, it's gonna be good, but let's just hope he can evolve. If he evolves, I'm dead, like instantly. Just donk, no other basic. But they're just gonna instantly go for Core Family, not play anything at all. So I guess he didn't have the greatest start either. And we do see another basic now. That's good. I'm going to evolve into the Gholdengo. I'll be able to draw 2 more cards here. And we need to see a lot of stuff. I got to get some basics down. So Level Ball and another Gimme Ghoul. So we're going to get the Gossifleur. And I still don't have another draw supporter. But we'll be able to get the first kill against the Pidgey. Only got to discard 1 energy, 50 HP. Just so weak. Ridiculous. I mean, in this case, it works out in my favor, the low HP on these basic Pokemon. But they shouldn't have had this ridiculous HP. It's ridiculous, man. 50 HP, that used to be like the standard for like Gen 3. Like basic Pokemon that would evolve into Stage 1s and Stage 2s. They'd have like 40 HP and 50 HP. In DP, the standard got into 60, and then since then, I mean, maybe during the Sun and Moon, the standard sort of went into the 70 HP, but we still get like 60 HP Pokemon and 50 HP Pokemon. It's insane. So we're going to go for a boss's orders, I guess, trying to stall me out, or maybe target the Gossifleur there. Looks like this person is running Entei V in the deck, and that's actually a bigger pain in the ass than Charizard in the early game. Because we're weak to fire, Gholdengo is a metal Pokemon, so would be able to kill us. I'm going to go for a switch. I just throw away the perfume there, the cologne, just to get it out of the way, draw more cards. It's sort of going to act like a draw card in this case if we go for a supporter like Iono. And my setup is nearly there. I mean, I'm getting the first Eldegoss. I got 2 Gholdengos. My bench is full with the stuff we need. Manaphy in hand, we don't need that. But I run it in the deck for bench protection. So first things first, I'm going to draw with the coin bonus. And you'll see me sometimes do this before I use Eldegoss because we want to draw some energies, hopefully, and then use the effect with Eldegoss to add 2 energies. You know, if you add the energies with Eldegoss first, then it means you thin your deck out of the energies, so then if you try and straight draw, you might not see more. But when I'm trying to see a lot, I do this first. I'll use the coin ability before I use Eldegoss. Sometimes it's the reverse, depending on if you want to see trainer cards or something, that sort of thing. But you got to keep these little things in mind, because gathering these energies, sometimes it's going to be harder than you want it to. It's not as easy. This deck is fairly consistent, as you guys can see, once you start getting it rolling, but you do need to have your pieces if you want to get those big knockouts. So I have a nice lead over here. This guy isn't doing much once again. We'll use the Jack, get some more evolution Pokemon, get the second Eldegoss, get another Gholdengo, and I have a very good setup at this point. Grabbing energies, straight drawing cards, really good stuff. Killing the little Charmanders. I gotta discard a double for the metal energies here. But we're putting in the work. I mean, I'm getting prizes at the end of the day. Alright, now it's time for straight draw. So this person, he has the Charmanders, he has the Pidgey, and then the Entei. I'm going to draw 2 more cards. Alright, we're going to get all 4 of the Gholdengos here. I can draw yet another card with this guy's effect. Really nice. And let's play the Stadium, play the Cologne once again. I'm just getting rid of these cards because I'm starting to be wary of Iono. Maybe this guy is just planning things out. The more prizes I get, then the Charizard can get the 1-hit KO, which is what he wants. He doesn't want to do like 180 or 200 on this dude. He wants to get that 1-hit KO. So I'm in the range now where I think he can kill me, 260. I believe we do die. So Rare Candy, Charizard EX comes out. He'll be able to get the energies. Entei gets an easy 1-hit KO thanks to the weakness. That's an advantage they got. So he's still in the game, sort of, but All I gotta do is just kill the Entei and then kill something else. We haven't used boss's orders yet, and I'll be good. It's just a matter of gathering the energies. Alright. Promote the other attacker. 4 energies here. Let's use Nest Ball. I'm gonna get the other Gossifleur down. Never know, might get the third Eldegoss. Gonna use Irida to get a superior energy retrieval. I'm gonna take this opportunity to use this now. Discard unnecessary cards. Once again, get rid of things we don't need. Gotta be wary of OHKO, because it will hurt this deck for sure. I mean, if you have the Eldegosses and you have enough energies in your deck, then it's not gonna hurt you. But as you guys can see, I really just go through the energies in the deck really quickly. I don't know, should I include more energy recovery cards? We'll see. If I'm gonna make any changes. Okay, but we have enough energies to kill the Entei, that's for sure. So all I have to do is discard 5. With 5 we do 250. I ran out of energies in the deck. And damn, I think we forgot to use the other Gholdengo to draw. Anyway, my deck is fairly thin. So make sure my math is correct. 5, 250. And as you can see, it's a lot. I mean, 5 energies is a lot to kill something like Entei, just a basic V. So you do need a lot of energies to do the job. You need 1 on the attacker, enough in hand to go for the 1-hit KO. You know, it's not exactly easy numbers. So now he can get insta KOs on my dudes with the Charizard. Thankfully he did not mess with my hand, and with the energy retrievals and then the 3 energies I got in hand, I get enough to get the job done. So Ultra Ball, nothing really to grab. I just have exactly the correct amount of energy to get the 1-hit KO. I mean, if I had just 1 energy less, I would have actually lost this game. So yeah, I mean, he's at 2 prizes, got those 2-hit KOs. You know, Charizard is still pretty tough, damn it. Okay. But this is pretty much the matches against the Charizards. Should be a good little first demonstration that this deck does have a lot of potential, I'd say. You just need the right list. I'll show you guys what I'm working with the next video tomorrow. But I hope you guys enjoyed these matches. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. What I